Hello! Welcome back to Regina's Haunted Library. It's Matilda. I took Regina on a little walk today and locked her out of the library. Well, it's only because she's such a hog about doing all the videos that I never... Ooh, it's storming out. Do you hear? Sorry, Regina. I hope you don't get wet. Anyway, while Sebastian is guarding the door, I thought I would just do a quick TBR for Halfoweenathon. Halfoweenathon meaning it's half of the year till my and your, I'm sure, favorite holiday of all time, Halloween. So this challenge, the Halfoweenathon challenge, is being hosted by Spinebreakers, who I believe originated the challenge. And if I'm wrong, I'm sorry. I'll put it below all the information to their links. And Hey Little Thrifter, the lovely Alex, is also involved. And a few other people, like That's What She Read, and Carol Marie Reads. So thank you for putting this together. I'm more than happy to participate. Now, I'm going to be realistic about putting this TBR together because Regina is still lost on the great hunt for the Horn of Valere or whatever, and she's still working her way through this. So I don't have a lot of reading time. She doesn't let me in the library as often as I like, but I did put together what I think is a pretty good TBR for this challenge, for the Halfoweenathon challenge. I just love saying that. So the dates are coming up Monday, April 29th to Sunday, May 5th. And here is the challenge, and here are my choices. Now I'm going to combine some of these because I'm being realistic. So challenge number 1, read a book that has been adapted into a movie and then watch the movie. So Regina and I just finished reading Pet Sematary by Stephen King. So that is going to be the book adapted into a film. And we also watched 2 of the films, the classic one from the 80s and then the new one that came out. So that is going to be our choice. I love the sounds of storms. Just hope the lights don't go out. So the next part of the challenge was to read an indie horror book. And for that I chose The Same Deep Water as You by Chad Lutsky. Lovely cover. I've been hearing a lot of beautiful things about this writer, so I'm really looking forward to digging into this. And it's not too long, so I have no doubt that I will be able to finish it in time for the challenge. And number 3, read a book by Master of Horror. I could use Stephen King for that, but I decided to pull this lovely book from my shelf. This is H.P. Lovecraft. This is a nice hardback version of it. Really cool cover. Now, obviously, I'm not going to read this whole book, but I thought I would pick a short story, one of his many tales of horror, from this and read it. And, it's time I kind of dug into Lovecraft a little more. I'm not an extensive Lovecraft reader. I've read, quite a few, but I'm not, like some people. I find him challenging, actually, but I'm going to at least read one story. Read a book set in the autumn. Well, this I just got off eBay. I'm so happy. This is called A Halloween Party by R.L. Stine, the classic children's horror writer, I guess you would say, Goosebumps and all that other good stuff. I have a few Steins on my shelf, but I don't know if I've ever read any, except for Goosebumps. I guess I did read a while ago, but that wasn't my generation. But look how cute this is. I can't wait to read it. And I'm assuming it's taking place in the autumn. Next one, read something that is not a typical novel, short story, graphic novel, poetry. Well, I could use the Lovecraft for that, but I pulled this off my shelf. So this is called Sacred Creatures. It's a graphic novel. I picked this up at BookCon last summer, and I still have not read it, so I thought I would read this. I just looked at some of the photos, and they look deliciously decadent. So I can't wait to get into that. And then for the last part of the challenge, I'm going to combine the read a book released within the last 5 years with Mr. Lutsky's book. So I hope that's not cheating, but I do think Alex at Hey Little Thrifter said it was okay to combine because it is a lot to read in 1 week. And the last part of the challenge is to dress up in a lame-ass costume and post it on social media. I promise my costume will not be lame-ass. I really look forward to putting that together. So please follow me on Instagram, Twitter, and these other things during this Halfoweenathon challenge, and I will look at what you're doing and we can share and have all kinds of fun. So I think it's time to let Regina back inside because the storm is really raging out there. So until next time, see you in our haunted library. Bye.